I'm going to completely expose my trading strategy today that made me $262.69. My goal is that you walk away understanding how I traded today, what were the confluence I did, and how did I actually make $262 in the market trading Bitcoin futures and Nasdaq futures on a crypto exchange and with prop firms on Nasdaq. Here we go. Let's break down the entire strategy. Let's give you everything so you can walk away and become a more profitable trader for tomorrow. All right, we're going to first break down Nasdaq. We ended up taking 3 trades in total on Nasdaq, 2 losers, 1 winner, which ended us actually green for the day. It was barely green. We made about 20 bucks an account. So really, I would consider it kind of like a break-even day. But profit is profit. The accounts grew today, and that's what matters. We're starting off the week green. So let's break down these trades and let's see what happened. First, at market open, this is our market opening candle. Price is pretty bullish. It never gave us an entry or anything at market open. We had to be patient. So we waited. And I was pretty bummed that after all that waiting, the first trade ends up losing. So what do we have here? We have this 5-minute high that was formed. And we have a pretty obvious wick here at this 11:10 a.m. candle on the 5-minute time frame. I would say that's a pretty obvious failure to displace this high and then a push lower. That was then made an order block here. So then what do? We go to the 1-minute time frame and we look for that inverse fair value gap. That inverse fair value gap came right here on this candle right here, this 11:12 a.m. candle. We put our limit order right at the bottom of that inverse fair value gap because we were going short. And as you can see, we got tapped in, and then pretty much within 3 minutes, we got tapped out of that position. We were able to take off some risk. Because instead of having our stop loss all the way up here at this high, we put our stop loss down here at this order block. So we were instead of risking 13.75 points, we only risked 8.5 points. So we were able to cut off some risk there, which I was very grateful for that we didn't take a full loss there. Now let's look at the next trade we took. Then prices again, really choppy, nothing great. Okay, I saw that price every time it would come down, it failed to displace these lows. Now, we didn't ever get an opportunity down here. It never inverted fair value gap, so we didn't get to take a trade on this liquidity sweep. Down here on this 12:15 a.m. candle, price failed to displace these large wicks that came down, again failing to displace them, leaving us another liquidity sweep for us to pay attention to. Then I went down to the 1 minute, as I normally do, for that 1-minute kill shot. And we looked for an inverse fair value gap. As you can see right up in here, we have an inverse fair value gap. This candle right here, the 12:19 a.m. candle, inverted that fair value gap. We get tapped in immediately on the next candle, and stops go down to liquidity sweep. As you can see, we literally get tapped in, stay in drawdown, blow 2 evals in the meantime, and then get stopped out over here on the 12:36 a.m. candle. So again, another loser. This one was a little bit larger. We took a 19.25 point stop loss here. So that is in total about 27 points we've taken already. So then we go over here to the next trade. Again, we wait for those 5-minute liquidity sweeps that we typically look for. And this one was much more obvious. This 12:35 p.m. candle came down, did a big wick below these lows here, and a very nice, like a very large wick. So then I went down to the 1 minute, again, waited for that inverse fair value gap right here. We get it on this 12:41 a.m. candle. Price comes back down, taps us into our position. Stop loss goes down to the liquidity sweep, and then we get to trail 5-minute order blocks. This position gave us a lot of nice 5-minute order blocks. We had one right here. We had one right here that we were able to move up to. This one, then we were able, this one, and so on and so forth. We were able to take a TP at 2R. I took one contract off at 2R, but 2R was so close to this external range liquidity that I was like, if price is going to go to my 2R, it should be attacking external range liquidity. It should. So I'm going to put a contract there also. And as you can see, we hit 2R and hit a contract off at external range liquidity. And then that last contract trailed these order blocks here, which got stopped out at this 13:25 a.m. low. That was stopped out on this 13:55 p.m. candle here, locking in a total of 39 points in profit on this position, leaving us green, $169.60 on Nasdaq this morning. I'm very happy with it. I'm glad that we ended green. We've been kind of on a red streak. Last week was weird after Donald Trump's very high volatility market. And so I'm glad we were able to kick this week off green, even though we took some losses. I was like, I honestly could care less about the losses at this point. I just want to stay disciplined to my model and see if it works. And boom, I did that today and it worked. Now let's head on over to my favorite. Oh my gosh, Bitcoin has been killing it. Let's go to Bitcoin and break down those trades over there. Bitcoin's trade today was one and done. Now the cool thing is almost every 1 minute kill shot that presented itself would have worked today. Okay, what do I mean by that? There was a pre-market 1 minute kill shot. We were 10 minutes late to the chart before this one hit, and we could have taken it. I would have taken it if I was at the charts. I got the charts at 5:45 a.m., which is my typical time I get to the charts. 5:45 and 6 is the time I like to get to the charts. This happened at 5:35 a.m., and I was so bummed. I was like, dang it, why couldn't I have just waited 10 minutes? I would have taken this. I would have been done before the market even opened, but it's okay. It was a great trade. That 1 minute kill shot worked. Then we took this market open kill shot that failed to displace this low here. That one worked. There was this 1 minute kill shot. This one actually didn't work. So that's three, or out of 3 trades, only one so far has not worked. Then you come up here to this obvious 1 minute kill shot here at this 11:50 a.m. candle. And boom, that one works also. And then you have even more over here. Right here, this 1 minute kill shot that also worked too. I literally don't know if you can see me slowly moving down. My chair literally just moved down. That's so annoying. Whatever. This 1 minute kill shot here also worked and would have pushed up also. So that's about, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 1 minute kill shots that only one did not work today. So I'm loving this 1 minute kill shot. Let's break down the one that worked today that we actually took so you can take this 1 minute kill shot and go do it for yourself. What do we wait for? We wait for a 5 minute liquidity sweep to displace an important low, right? So we have this low here that pushes up to attack this high here. I've marked it out. Price at the 9:10 a.m. candle, 9:15 a.m. candle, and 9:20 a.m. candle all failed to displace this low, leaving large wicks behind. So you know what I do? I go down to the 1 minute and I wait for an inverse fair value gap, the first one. Now, there was one I could have taken. It was a sliver one, like right here, like very, very small. I could have taken that one, but for me, I was like, I can barely tell that it's a fair value gap. I would rather it invert this large fair value gap because that's a really good confluence. I would rather wait for it to do that, and it did that here at the 9:30 a.m. candle and then tapped us in on the next immediate candle at the 9:31 a.m. candle, and price came into drawdown and so on, and we put stops to stop loss, and we're able to trail 5 minute order blocks. You guys know what the deal is. I was really hoping we caught a banger trade. Like I was really hoping it would really run today. Ended up not being that, but that's okay. We were able to trail 5 minute order blocks into profit. We were able to also lock in a 2R take profit and an external range liquidity take profit here. So, and then trailing stops at this 5 minute order block where we got stopped out at this 10:15 a.m. candle. So here's the exact P&L of that Bitcoin trade, $93.09. We are almost back to over 5K in the account. We took a couple losses that put us around $4,900 in the account. So this trade gets us almost back to that. I think we're like $4,880 where it's in the account, and now after this trade we're at like $48,953 is what is in the account. So after fees and stuff, that's what's there. We're almost back to 5K in the account. I'm loving it. Let's see where we can take it. Once we hit about $1,000 in buffer in that Bitcoin account, we're going to be upping the risk from about $50-ish to around 100. 1.5% to 2% is essentially what I'm going to be doing, depending on the trade and my confidence in it. But that is our 2 trades on Bitcoin and Nasdaq and the 1 minute kill shot. Let me know in the comments if this is helpful and if there's anything else I can create that can help you understand this better. Guys, I just want to remind you that every single morning at market open, we live stream on YouTube, Kick, and Twitch. We've added YouTube back into it. Maybe you're subscribed and you already know that, but we've added YouTube back in the live stream mix, and we go live every single morning. This Bitcoin trade was taken live. You could have watched me take it. You could have even taken it with me. Not financial advice. I'm not recommending you come and copy trade me, but you could have watched me be profitable this morning live as I executed the trade, put in the orders and everything. So we do this every single day. And the reason why I do live streams is so you can come ask me questions as I'm day trading. Ask me why I'm doing this. What is a confluence? Why did you take that? What was your setup? What made you want to do that or this or that? Whatever it is. come ask me questions. Or if you don't want to do that, leave them down below in this video in the comments, and I will do my very best to answer every single comment in this video, in these videos. Again, subscribe to my YouTube channel. My goal is to hit 5K subscribers by the end of the year. I'm hoping we can do that. We're over 2,400. We're almost halfway there. It's a big feat to try to get double our followers by end of 2025, but I think we can do it, especially with your help. So subscribe, like this video, interact with it. It helps me push to other people so they can learn about day trading. All right, everyone. I will see you tomorrow morning at market open in our live stream. I hope you have a blessed day.